see who shows up this morning, and we'll go from there. Hey, Angry. Oh, that's absolutely lovely. We generally don't do that here, bro. Come on, man. You can do better. What's up, fat man? Just chilling. Angry again. We have kids here, bro. Come on. Just be chilling, man. Be cool. Tell us a little about yourself. What's going on today, bro? Be chill, man. And fat man, good morning to you, sir, man. It's nice to see you again, man. You're a great guy, by the way. How you doing? Hope you're having a good Sunday. This damn sleep last night. Jeez. Come on, motor oil. Motor oil coffee. Go, go, go. I guess we're chilling this morning. Dang. Literally. Hey, Yuko. Good morning. How are you doing today? Nice to meet you. Oh, that's wonderful, sweet. We generally we have people of all ages here, so we don't do that here, brother, okay? Good, Hugo. What you been up to? A gooner? I've never heard of that, Yakub. Never. That's the first time I've ever heard that word. What does that mean, brother? Oh, okay. What are you thinking, Fat Man? Are you thinking aviation or tanks or I forgot. What's your main passion, brother? Because go with it. I know you can go. You can keep rocking the house and get to that. Despite YouTube screwing us all, you can do it. And SARS in the house. How you doing, man? Yeah, Fat Man. It takes. I admit, whatever your process of doing things, it is tough sometimes. We all get stuck in a rut. Keep at it, and man, as you know, if you keep working at it, it rocks. Damn. Oof, that was a weird beginning there. What's up, alternate? Oh my God, Yakubik, I believe you are correct. I love it. Have you flown a one? And are you also sad that they're going to be retiring in 2 years for cargo only operations? Man, I love the Queen. Nothing much, all good. Is Ween Swedish? We have kids here, bro. Come on, man, do better. Um, I'm sorry if you're angry or upset, but we don't do that here, brother. Comedy. Oh, that's right, stand up. And by the way, did you do that one out in Tennessee, or are you still working on it? Buick, show out. Nice alternate. Good for you. Good cardio. Heck yeah. And actually, supposedly, it's a really good one. Hey, hey, hey. Yakub and Heiko, come on, guys. What's going on? Mountain rides can be fun. How high did you get up, alternate? It is. Actually, Fat Man, I'm going to help you today. Just if you can remind me, I slept like freaking, I don't know what happened to my knees last night. They're aching like crazy. I'll post one of your videos up here afterwards and we'll see if we can get you up to 50 at least. You need live. I agree, brother. Tennessean person? Well, we got Fat Man here, but yeah, we got good friends from Tennessee. Sure. Nice people. Hey, Jeffrey, good morning to you. Oh, Yakub agreed. In fact, have they decided on a day? What are you up to, Jeffrey? Channel about? Hey, Cotterstein, or Cottersterland, sorry, dyslexia kicks in, you know, it is what it is. Nice to meet you. It's mostly aviation and military stuff, but we sometimes venture into fun stuff too, like zoos, museums, things like that. What do you like to do? What would you like to see, Code, and what is your channel on? A cup of coffee. Jeffrey, make it strong, brother. Make it strong. That's right. Hello, Brian. Good morning to you, sir. Or actually, good afternoon. Tally ho. I'll get it one day eventually. You know, how are you? Damn. 30 kilometers uphill, 30 kilometers downhill. Alternate. What kind of bike do you have? And do you recommend any kind of, I guess, techniques to get to that? I used to bike a lot, but I don't think I ever did that much. Holy crap. I'll head off to California. Okay, Fat Man, is there more opportunities out there? Like, I don't know, would it be LA, Hollywood? Where would you go exactly in Cali? I've never been out there. Just curious, you know? But always follow your dreams. That's the one thing. I followed some dreams that have led to crap. I've led some dreams that have led to greatness. You never know. That's the joy. Hi, Huko. Yeah, indeed, Jeffrey. I hope you got a good rest. I hope you're doing well, and looks like it's going to warm up in the DC area for at least a little while. The Strato launch. I'm trying to think of which one that is, Yakub. For some reason, it's not. There's not much up here to begin with. It's not ringing for some reason. Trying to think. Declaration Bicycle. I've never heard of that in the U.S. Oh, decathlon. Yes, I have heard of the sport. Yes. Yes, I have a Cannondale mountain bike that I really do like, but admittedly being older and also doctors saying, Mike, would you please stop doing this crap or you're going to die? All right, fine, doc. So I do about 10 to 20 miles. I forgot how many kilometers that is, and I stick to that. But what do you think about the Tour de France? Is it still doped up like crazy? Yeah, indeed, Jeffrey. We got to enjoy the weekends and time off. The time when you're off is definitely faster than the time on. That's for sure. Oh, nice, nice. Okay. Kettle corn, gourmet popcorn. That sounds good. Have you always been into the culinary industry, Cod? Or what do you think? Do you think eventually is that a route you're going to go commercially? Blobby. What's up? What's up? There's probably a good market for that. Did I say it right? Decathlon? If not, I admit I mess up all the time. You know, it happens. What's up, Blobby? How you doing, brother? And how's that airport coming along, man? Charchu, Choco, what's up? What's up? I need 1 mile is 1.6. That's right. So I think what I run, I used to run. So 10 kilometers, I think is 6.5 miles or something like that. 5K is 3.1. I'm going to not be a yank for a minute and try to use the non-imperial system. The metric is more accurate, to be honest. Hey, Olivers, how you doing? Hola, ¿cómo estás? Buenos tardes, I believe, in England. How are you? Stevie, man, nice to have you here. How are you doing this morning? Oh, they did alternate. They were here early. Trust me. They do occasionally, but you know what we do? We just kind of ignore them or just let them have their little 3 seconds of shame. A comedian friend on here that I watch, and he's talking about coming to North Hollywood. Oh, yeah, there's going to be more chances. Oh, Theo Vaughn opened a couple clubs out here. Wow, in Tennessee. You know what? Tennessee's happening. I know Nashville, I think you're right, it's growing too fast, along with like, I'm surprised by how quick Knoxville, Pigeon Forge, and other areas are growing. But you know what? You're getting some money down there now, Fat Man, especially Pigeon Forge. I don't know if this will help or not, but I know a lot of Northern Virginia, D.C., Southern Maryland types with big bucks are heading down that way. Franklin County, is it? My friend lives there, and he said he can't stand it because he's like, I feel like I'm back to the D.C. area. But follow your dreams, brother. Oh, absolutely. I need a budding. Love planes. Which ones are your favorite? Could be Stevie. I try my best because all of us have issues. We all have problems. So it's good to, what's the word? Try to give people a chance. But if eventually they keep it up, you know, Agent Abstract Abby or mods, or I'll ban them for a while, give them a break, you know. But what you up to today, Stevie? Oh, wow. You fly a fire plane? Thank you, sir. Well done. Which model do you usually use? That is a very, thank you for keeping people safe. That is, and also putting your tail on the line, too. I admire anybody that's in the fire service. Oh, you saw an AN 12? Nice aviation ollie. Which airport? Was it Manchester again, or was it a different one? God bless President Trump and the USA. Thank you, the great one. How are you doing this morning? Delta guy in the house. Air Tractor 802. I'm trying to think of which one that is I need. Do you know what company makes that? I'm trying to remember offhand. But thank you. What is it like going up there? You put, I guess, fire retardant down and other stuff. How do you release it, I guess? Nice, relaxing day with your dogs. What type of dogs do you have, Stevie? They're fun. In fact, they make life a lot better. And, oh yeah, having a nice fire? Yeah, that's where it's at. Oh, you saw it in the sky. Nice aviation eye. Did you get it on video? Oh, I need a bunning. Oh my God, you're awesome. We have another gentleman here named John Woodall. He's he does that part-time in a volunteer sense. He flies for Qantas. He flies a 787 usually. And have you been out down in Queensland lately, I think it's called? Because he was down there helping out with flooding, but he also does fire. Thank you for doing that. You're helping human beings, family. We're all 3% equally related or equally worthless. But actually, seriously, brother, much respects. Good to go, the lake in the woods. Way to go. Former smoker here. And Nick Addiction. Yep. Keep at it, brother, the lake in the woods. You're doing so good, and it is one of the toughest things a human can do. But you know what? You're starting to feel better. You're going to feel even better. I can promise you that. I quit dip. I quit cigarettes. And I did marijuana back in the day, but you're going to rock the house. And I will pray for you and everybody here. Let's give the lake in the woods a high five. Well done. That's awesome, brother. Keep it up. What's going up, Pete? Jesus is King. Excellent. And peace be with you and all. You got cough drops and medicine. My brother has asthma. Oh, no. Oh my God, strep Delta guy. I'm so sorry, man. And yeah, so that's nice of your brother, by the way. And strep is no joke. Here's to you feeling better ASAP. It will. It will. Do you have the, what is it called? I forgot a strep if you can take an antibiotic or not. I forgot. Sad boys, all good. Or some boring events. I understand. No, I'm just chilling. I rarely drink, but quitting smoking was the best decision. And props to that nice gentleman. Way to go. But yeah, sometimes if you're bored, or whatever, it's okay. Nothing wrong with that. A scooper is a seaplane. Oh, that is cool. That is so cool that you're right, you get to see a variety of aircraft. You've seen the C-130s? Oh my God. And I like the fact that you got a scooper. That's freaking cool. So do you come down and then how does that work exactly? Because, like, honestly, I love aviation. I've never been in a fire service plane. Like, or how do you guys coordinate the? Here in the U.S. we have NIMS. FEMA it's like National Incident Management System. How do you guys coordinate all of that? Because that's fascinating. That's very interesting, and thank you. We all must be of service to other people above self, always. That's our purpose every day, to help our fellow human beings. 60 knots in the water and open up the scoops about 50%. Wow, that must be intense. I need. How many years have you been doing it? Was your first time absolutely frightening? I can only imagine the adrenaline. Like, that's some serious guts. You got some guts. And that's amazing. How many gallons, I guess, do you carry below decks, as it were? Because that is awesome. Sorry for the neck snap. Gotta working through some back issues again a little bit. Oh no, Delta guy, I'm so sorry. Yeah. Are you gonna? So you're gonna have to double homework. Damn, man. I hope you feel better soon, Delta guy. Classwork is always overrated sometimes. Do you think sometimes homework should be limited a little bit? 820 gallons of water. Holy crap. I forgot. A gallon of water. How much does that weigh? I forgot. That's a lot of poundage you can carry. Holy crap. Damn. That's a heck of a lot of water. Oof. Jeez. That's incredible. I forgot. Yeah, that the amount of pounds. I'm trying to do the math. If we could do the math, maybe you know the math I need. of how much a gallon of water is. 820 times that is impressive. And that must be able, with scooping it up regularly, you could probably clean out some stuff soon. Yeah, classwork, Delta, feel better, man, Delta guy. School can wait. Don't get others sick and take care of yourself, because the one thing I learned late was you got to take care of yourself first before you take care of others, if that makes sense. It's kind of like the plane. You put the oxygen mask on first before you help somebody else. But I do hope you feel better, man. It is no fun. And this year, the flu has been out of control. Other conditions, strep, the rates have been through the roof. I've been around a while, never seen anything like this. I mean, obviously the pandemic, but nothing like this for flu and strep. Epidemiologists in many cities right now are reporting 3 times the average flu rate. That's frightening. Hospital visits are up. Um, Stay well. Anything, ZX, nice to have you here this morning. Whatever, as long as it's chilling and everybody's kicking back, we're just shooting the bull. Welcome aboard. Ooh, oh, that's right, the washing machine. I heard that bang, 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 bang. Got like a 1971 washing machine that's on its last legs, and it sounded violent. Good morning to you, ZX. How you doing, man? Where you from, brother? Up here in DC, kicking back. Hope you're chilling. Hope you got a strong cup of motor oil. Oof. What's up, blood? I've never heard of Goon. Still from Connecticut. I heard that earlier today. Still have no idea. By the way, I like Connecticut, by the way. I'm a New Englander native. Oh, you're from Alabama. Nice. I'd like to get down there, ZX. Have you been to the Huntsville Rocket Museum by any chance, or like all the aviation stuff is? Cash wine. I'm trying to think. Cask wine. Is it like really high end? Because I'll be honest with you, I'm more of a beer guy. But if the wine does well, I'll do it. Taco Bell order. I love Taco Bell. DD, damn, what's up? The funniest part is I used to go to Taco Bell high. I'm not going to say where the store is. Everybody at that store is high as all get out. I can't blame them. I think it's hilarious. Like, I love them. And usually it's the chicken quesadilla. Heck yeah, ZX. What is it like? Would you recommend it for a whole day, 2 days? I forgot how far Huntsville is from DC. I want to get down there eventually. I'd also like to see Alabama. The women from Alabama I've met are beautiful. Definitely like $10 a gallon. Okay. That's actually very reasonable from Connecticut. Although, gotta ask you, is it safe? Does it have like, I can't believe it's only $10 a gallon. Wow. The wines that I've seen lately, I drank, admittedly, you can laugh all you want from Connecticut. I made the mistake. I did a charity event at a winery for kids with epilepsy. And I drank a beer in front of the winery, and the guy who owned it was like, "Hey, that's sacrilege, dude." I was like, "Crap, I'm wearing like, the flannel shirt. I'm a hillbilly compared to these yuppie people." I drank one bottle of his red wine. Man, I needed a driver. I had to leave the car there. And then now I looked at the prices. I think it's $28 a bottle, which is like, I ain't got that kind of money, man. But it was good. But I'd like to try that $10 a gallon. Oh, you were flying in those. I do remember. In fact, do you have it on your YouTube channel? I need. And by the way, thank you. You got some guacamole down below where it counts. Real men. And by the way, anybody that subscribes to me, I subscribe back. If you just leave me a short note to help me, I'm getting older. It's part of life. I have CRS, can't remember stuff. But I will subscribe to anybody that does. So if you could remind me, I need on a short, just like, hey, check out this video. I would be honored to see what you do, because thank you. You've saved lives. You've saved properties. You've saved pets, which are family members. Wow, that is cool, ZQX. Neighbor worked with Von Braun himself. Oh my God, Operation Paperclip. That is real history, brother. That is real history. And what did he ever say what Mr. Von or Dr. Von Braun was like? Because what an interesting character. Oh, it's problematic from Connecticut. I can imagine. Yeah, $10 a gallon could be. Yeah, I'm wondering about quality control, brother. Yep, be safe. That's for sure. It's been a long time since I've been to the Space Center. I'd like to get down there, ZX. Also, I'd like to see Mobile. Have you been there, or is it Mobile? I always mispronounce it. See the seafood markets would be awesome down there, and have some oysters on the raw, and some fish, and kick back and relax. I've always wanted to go out. I might retire down there. I've heard good things about Alabama. One cask, several problems. I can imagine from Connecticut. Be safe, brother, but also it can be quite the. Do you ever wake up with? I've done it. I'll admit it. I've woken up in a strange yard with a German Shepherd I didn't know back in the day. Thankfully, it was friendly. Good God, man. I'm about myself. Wow. Good God. You are. That's the real issue right there. I need. And thank you, though. I'm glad you're safe. And ever since that experience, what has changed about your what you do up there? Have you decreased your hours despite having so much passion for people? That's terrifying. That's scary. That is. But props for you. You know what? You're doing the right thing because I'll tell you this. We all get kicked off the horse. You got right back on it and are in the saddle again, and that's absolutely huge. Oh my God, yeah, the Chromebooks. Oh my God, I got one of those Deltas from like god awful Lenovo and Google Meet classes. How did you transition Delta Guide? Was it? I can't imagine that happening. Back in our day, we never imagined something like that. How did you transition from to going to that, also to returning to normal, so to speak, or whatever normal is? Yeah, Delta. I can't say. Yeah, the Chromebook I have is like. I hope you have a better one because the Lenovo is definitely on its last wheels, so to speak. Oh no, damn it, need. But hey, props to you, brother. And if somebody, I wonder if somebody might have that from the media or something, but you did get right back in the saddle. That's the right thing to do with life. Yeah, Mobile can be dangerous, I'm sure, during hurricane season or weather fronts. Oh, from nice. Yeah, I'd like to get down there. And actually, from Connecticut, do you have porgies running right now, the fish in the ocean? Because I love some porgies, man. I've been up. I'm originally from New England, and I can't deal with the cold anymore. I'm a wuss in DC now. I'll admit it. But porgy fishing is fun, man. Heck yeah. We were out in, was it down, it was down by Groton, I think, Groton. We were fishing down there and we got porgies and they were good. Good, Av Geek. What are you up to, man? I've been trying to, could you do me a favor and just, I got to find a way to copy your name and pin it for a short. I'm having trouble with that. 181. I tried to pin a video last night. It didn't work. Any recommendations? Oh, more to the crime? Oh, I bet it does. Yeah. CX, well, always, what is it? Always be prepared. Be street savvy. I was in Baltimore the other day. No joke, ZX. I've never seen so many people walk around with like needles in their necks and their arms in the nice areas in the daytime. People are desperate. But the key is, of course, have a plan. Always check your six. Always scan center, left, right. And I always recommend to each person, it's up to you, but I recommend being fully armed anywhere, anytime. And never wanting to use it, but just knowing that it's there. Greetings, Wolf. How are you doing this morning, sir? It's nice to have you here. Hey, man. Fire life is not because of what I've done. Oh my goodness, indeed. You work in a very, what's the word? I know you want to protect people as much as you can, but you're working in a reaction-based field, kind of like police work or fire services elsewhere. And no, I really appreciate you doing that. I know the people, you've saved lives. You've definitely have. You've definitely saved properties, put photographs to families that are meaningful, lost loved ones that they miss. You've saved pets. You've saved properties. And yeah, also you've decreased the spread. And that alone, we can't control. As you know, we can only react sometimes. We can't control life, but you react accordingly. Danny, good morning to you. How are you doing this morning? Hope you're doing good. Coffee's strong, rocking the house. Summer break, Chromebook. Yeah, that must have been really wild, Delta. Did you have trouble or other students have trouble adjusting? Because, see, back in our day, I can't even imagine. We were carrying like the heavy ass books, and like backpack. My backpack weighed more than I did back in the day. I can't imagine that, brother. Heck yeah, ZX. Yep, always. Always be prepared. Always be trained. Always be proficient. Always be a professional. Yep, 100%. Oh, anytime, Danny. Isn't that museum awesome? It's coming back again. I will get you guys more lives of cool stuff. Also, I've decided to stay in town and do more DC stuff. So I'm gonna show you guys the Exorcist stairs coming up, the zoo, some of the Smithsonian's, and then some of the weird places in DC. Because I like being weird. Weird is cool. What are you up to today, Daddy? Happy Sunday, by the way. Off because you flew from Boston to Amsterdam. Oh, nice. Actually, yeah, that's a long flight, brother. But way to go on getting the great photo. I'd like to post that later. That is cool. I've always liked that plane. How was the flight? Yeah, and that's right. The ground boys. Do you guys also have the fire jumpers too? I need those folks. All of y'all. I'm just like, damn. I'll buy a beer anytime. Good Wolf. Just chilling after yesterday's trip to the museum. Burned a lot of calories, kicked my tail a little bit, but it was worth it. How about you? Oh, decently, Danny. I'm hoping tonight better. I don't know what happened. I did, I think, 8 miles yesterday of walking in that museum. I didn't come back and jog. It was too cold. But I hope you have a very joyful Sunday too. And what would you like to see more of, Danny? Like, is there something in particular I could get for you? Oh my goodness, Atlas. What's up? What's up? 100. That is incredible. That was an amazing operation, Atlas. Truly cool. And our military definitely showed. And I hope still zero casualties for our folks. And I hope we have zero civilian casualties or anybody in Venezuela, hopefully, too. But it was very well handled. Our military is the best in the world. It was proven there. That was awesome. Oh, cold. Your arthritis. Yeah, you have arthritis too, Danny. That's right. Are you allowed to take? I miss taking Advil or ibuprofen. I'm not allowed to anymore. That helped. And then I think it's called NSAIDs, Maxia, was the prescription. That really did well with the pain and the cold. Oh, thank you, XZ. Oh my God. And by the way, seriously, remind me under a short. Hey, Mike, I subscribe to you. I'll subscribe right back to ZX. And thank you very kindly. As you know, YouTube is tough, and I would love to get down there. And what would you say, 1 or 2 days? Hoping to. This year, I guarantee you air shows at Virginia Beach area. I can guarantee you we're going to Dayton, Ohio for the Wright-Patterson Museum, and also 3 more aircraft landings and takeoffs. Oh, yeah, I hope so. I need a bunny. Rural Australia, man. I can imagine. That must be beautiful because I like, indeed. Do you also like the rural settings more than the cities? Or what are you? It's okay either way. There's no right or wrong answer. I just love the openness. You know what I mean? Oh, nice. Drawing. Well, that's a good hobby. I can't draw a stick figure, but do you like, what do you usually draw? And does it, I don't know what the word, we all have our different things that we stem to or calm down with. Does it bring peace to you? Because it's always a good thing. Anything that does like that. Oh, you worship at 12 and you're relaxing to do Uber. Oh no, work tomorrow. Yeah, sadly, Danny, I got to do the same. And it's like, oh. Udvar Hazy Wolf yesterday. It was amazing. And Wolf, what would you like to see more of, by the way? I really appreciate any feedback. We're going to make this more fun. Oh, wow, 6 hours. That's not bad. I thought it would be longer. Wow, that's quick. That's right. But then again, you're on the northern forgot what they call it, the Northern Flyway. Glitchy Glitcher, how you doing, man? Yeah, Danny, 8 miles. You want more national parks? Okay. More history? Okay. Maybe we'll do some Civil War history and some. Unfortunately, I'm limited. By the way, Danny, thank you. That was very kind of you. Damn, there goes half the lung. Thank you, Danny, for that. That was very kind of you. I'm very limited right now still by the area and the economy, but I'm going to try to get you Harper's Ferry, West Virginia, where John Brown with freed slaves attacked the town, which kind of lit the Civil War. It was kind of the fuse. That's the closest national park here, along with Manassas National Battlefield. And we'll get you guys, oh, of course, the federal ones too in D.C. I'll get you those. That would be cool. Pictures of an at 802. I guess that's a plane I need. That's awesome, man. Oh, yeah. I hate Gabe Penton. I'm trying to think of which one that is. Maxium was the only drug before the little iron and hemoglobin issue that, whoops, I can't take them anymore. Because of, once you go down, you go down. But Maxium is I think it's called Maxiam. I could even be mispronouncing it. That is the best prescription drug for arthritis, period. I've been on all of them, I think. Hey, indeed, thank you. Peace be with you. Be safe. And really do appreciate you, sir. Thank you. Appreciate you stopping in. Would love to learn more from you, too. Thank you so much, Danny. That is extremely kind of you. 2 days would be good. Lots of night. Oh, my God. I bet the Alabama food is like off the chain good. Yes. Oh, you draw your dreams. Now, that's interesting. And you're right. That's actually probably very therapeutic, too. Very relaxing. Hey, Wolf, one day teach this bald guy how to draw more than a stick figure, okay? No, that's cool, man. That's super chill. Do you do sketching like black and white or do you use colors? Oh, Glitchy, good. Getting off of work is like the best feeling in the world. It's like, yes. I hope your shift was good. And do you have some time off finally, like a day or two? 8.5 on the way there. That's a good flight to have. And how did you like Amsterdam? I've always wanted to go there. Ah, Gabber Penton. I wonder if that's a prescription, okay. I'm guessing Lamictal is good for mood stability. Nice. And pain. That's cool, Atlas, because, yeah, like, it's amazing. Isn't it amazing how a lot of drugs were designed for one thing and used for, like, 18 different things? Like, I'll have to look that one up. After the little almost death experience last year, I'm very careful and I'm listening to doctors finally. I took that. But I'm wondering if gabapentin is a NSAID or could cause bleeding. If it doesn't, I'm going to look that up because I'm still hurting a little bit from, obviously it doesn't go away. Oh my God, Harper's Ferry, you got it, Danny. In fact, it's fascinating to think that General Grant, who wasn't general then, Stonewall Jackson, and General Lee, who was, were all together for that mission, for the U.S. military's response, which is fascinating. But you got it's so beautiful over there too. I'll try to get you ones of the train coming through too over the river. It's gorgeous. Oh no, 11 people died. Wind City, where at? Harper's Ferry is amazing, by the way. West Virginia, it used to be all Virginia. I forgot what year it broke away from Virginia, but you got it, Danny. It's stunning. Oh, cool, Danny. Cool. I want you all and everybody to be chilling, comfortable, and be at ease. Afraid to talk about the New World Order. I don't know much about politics, Gone. What's the dealio? Because I've heard that phrase. I've heard that back in the day, like NWO from H. Bush, Reagan, Clinton, Obama. I'm still trying to figure out what it is. 2-week operation. Wow, Glitchy. So you guys are working. Are you guys working like the 16s and then you get time off, or how do you do it? Nice, AvGeek. I'd like to. Oh my God, Amsterdam must be phenomenal. I'd like to get over there and see it. There's so much history there. Black and white. Oh, silhouettes. Nice. That's cool, Wolf. Have you always done that, or is that like a new thing that you picked up? Yeah, I don't know. It got me on that, ZX. I have no idea what all that stuff is. Oh, 11 died in Stranger Things. Like the movie series, or sacrificed herself. Trying to think. Stranger Things, I've heard really good things about. Maybe it's time to see that. Pain is a bitch. I agree 100%. Likewise for you and anybody dealing with it. And it's not an NSAD, but unfortunately a leave is. I'll look that up though. I like the fact I might be able to. Thank you, Atlas. You're right. Pain is real. And thank you for acknowledging that too, because us guys, especially, need to take care of other guys. So too often we hold it in, we hide it. We need to be open. We need to be honest to help our fellow nutty creatures understand that their pain is very real, whether it's physical, mental, or emotional. We need to step up and be men, and you, sir, have just done that. I'm going to look that up and ask my doctor, my hematologist, who is she's interesting. She's probably too smart, but she has kept me alive, so I'm grateful. But I'll ask, brother. And yeah, I don't want to do to them either. In fact, every operation I've denied the OxyContins and the other stuff. I couldn't believe this crap. No joke, Atlas. My 16-year-old son wrecked a car, and they wanted to offer him OxyContin, and they even gave a little what do you call it? Opiate if he overdosed. What do you call it? The Narcan. I was like, oh hell no. But that's great that it helps, and does it allow you more mobility? Just curious. The rich, malevolent families that rule the world. I don't know, Gone. Definitely the top 1% has 99% of the money. I can agree on that. I don't know if there's a chance of depopulating, although it does seem like our birth rates are way down. I can tell you as an older guy, there's a lot of movement lately. Women seem to want to be more independent, and I respect them very much. But us guys also have kind of walked away too and said, whatever, you know. But I'm not sure. Operation Safe Arrival. Heck yeah, Glitchy. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Love our folks. Yeah, please do. I'd love to see some of them. Hey, Wendy. Awesome. ADHD is a superpower, man. Being on the spectrum is a superpower. Even dyslexia, once you learn how to translate the wiring of your brain, it's a superpower. Oh, man. So, out of heartbreak, I'm so sorry. Those are very tough, Wolf. And I'm glad you're acknowledging it, because that's actually about 90% of it, is accepting and acknowledging that this shit sucks. There's so much in this world we want to control. Most of it's beyond our control, to be honest. It's a chaotic world we live in. The key is every day to treat yourself with kindness, be kind to others, don't expect it back, and live a life that you could sleep well at night, if that makes sense. I know it's kind of cliche, but I'm glad you found that to be therapeutic. And hey, Alex, the power company finally had enough. Just kidding. It's just chill with the purple on. And also, I'm a creature of the night originally, so yeah, how you doing? Awesome, Avgeek. Please do. I'll try to see if I can get it on the ad thingy to work. So I love, you guys have come up with some great videos. Please do. I would love to see some of them. And if you could just remind me on a short, say, hey, Mike, it's up. ADD is a great thing. It's also a bad thing. And then with age added on, it's kind of like CRS, can't remember stuff, is real deal. 9 hours on, 4 off. That's wow, glitchy. Thank you. Props. That's a real man's hours. And thank you for serving our country. That is very, very tough. Thank you. I'll do this. My respects. Oh, wow. Cool, Anid. Yes. In fact, have you guys read this? This is a true story, Anid. And ADHD is one of the best gifts you'll ever have. Once you learn how to corral it, especially, even though it's really can't be, you try to maintain. Have you read the book? It's from 2 Oakland police detectives. They have ADHD. Their murder rate was not being closed. like they were not closing cases. The regular conventional detectives, they were had a 30 or 40% closure rate. So that meant lots of families never knew who killed their loved ones or whatever. And plus, it was just bad. They need to solve higher than that. They brought on two detectives with ADHD. They have an 85 to 90% closure rate. In the book, it's so funny. The chief is like, they drive me absolutely bat something crazy, but they get this job done, and I love them. And good for you that it got you in the air, because you're right. You need to, as you know, it also helps you hyper focus and get into things that are amazing. Yeah, you're right, Atlas. They do. Too many guys hold things in. And gabapentin does help with mobility. Ooh, oh my God. I'm going to look that up, brother. Thank you, man. And let's always, I agree with you, men need to be men, and men need to be heard too. Like a lot. Also, do you agree with this, Atlas? Just curious. I'm really pissed at the commercials on TV lately. They make us men look like bubbling idiots, which I think is on purpose. No, we're not always like that. I mean, I'm capable of being a bumbling idiot, but it's almost like it's anti-men, and I don't like it one bit. But I will look up the gabapentin. Thank you. Ask Doctor Hematologist and be like, look, let's do this. Oh, thank you very much, Danny. Very kind of you. And any likes, especially, really help the algorithm, to be honest. That's very nice of you, Danny. And it is a lot of hard work. I'm not going to lie. Like, I've done a lot of manual labor. This one mentally is exhausting sometimes. That's great, Atlas. That's great. Oh, thank you, AvGeek. That might help. I hope I see it. If not, just remember I'm old as dirt. And just write me, hey, Mike, on a short, and I'll throw it up, brother. I'll do my best with the ad thingy. Pulled over someone who was going 50 to 20. Wow, glitchy. Thank you. By the way, I support the blue. Thank you. I come from a family with lots of public safety and military officials, and full respects. Thank you for getting them off did you get them for reckless driving, I guess? Hey, anytime, Wolf, man. You know what? That's great. And you don't share them. It's all good. Hey, you know what? Your creativity is something that you alone are in charge of, Wolf. And by all means, if people bother you on that, you tell them, eat it. This is what I do to chill. And even if people do misinterpret it, eat it. You're not harming anybody. You're not harming yourself. You're doing something good. Oh, nice. In a need. Oh, nice. I hope you get on here one day with John Woodall. He's a Qantas pilot. You're going to the air show. That's awesome. And that will be really cool. In fact, I love air shows. The F-35 changed my mind seeing it at the air show. I was like, holy crap. Yes, Atlas, you're right. Also, the cartoons and the shows make us guys look like bumbling idiots, we can be, to be fair. But it's like there's this anti-men movement, and I'm worried for future generations especially. Women, unfortunately, watch more TV than men. Let's be honest. There is this hatred towards us guys. I don't know who's causing it, but it's not acceptable. I mean, we could take a joke. Heck yeah, sometimes I love Family Guy because it's freaking hilarious. The dad is a goober. But have you seen some of the commercials? I mean, goodness gracious. Or the shows, you're right, there's this almost anti-male aggression. And I don't like it because it gives women and others preconceived prejudice, discrimination, and also they don't know what a real man is, and that leads to further problems. Hey, don't worry about it. It's a superpower, brother. Just remember. And thank you, by the way. Have a great rest. That also can get in the way, but I wish you a good rest. And by the way, thank you, my man. Oh, a GTA almost got arrested? Nice. Wow. Damn. Good. Stay safe out there, Glitchy. As you know, I visit the National Law Enforcement Memorial in D.C., and I know a couple that have been lost in the line. And stay safe out there, brother. As you know, hope you got fellow good officers that have your six. You're in a community where the community has your six, and it's a dangerous profession, but thank you for keeping everybody safe. or a good day. Have a good day, exactly. Have a day, right? I need. It's all good, Wolf. Yeah. Describe it however you feel like as best as you can. Don't worry about it. It's open to interpretation. Brandy, what are we doing, fellas? We are better. In fact, we are learning to walk away sometimes now, which is a huge development. I'd like to find a nice woman. Don't get me wrong, but I'm not going to tolerate this almost illusional. You're going to pay for this. You're going to provide for this. No, it's called we're an equitable society now. You're going to pay half. Thank you, Brandy. Much appreciated. What would you like to see more of? Hey, Glitchy, peace be with you. Stay safe. Be blessed are the peacekeepers. The blessed are. It's a figure dressed in robes, armor and hood with a tattered cloak, hands upwards, in a gesture of peace. Clothing is white for, I guess, purity and health. Silver and gold accents. That sounds good, Wolf. Have you ever thought about putting your artwork into ink? Because I think you might have a talent there that you could. Under the hood is countless eyes like fire, golden irises. Wow, that is very detailed. How many hours did that take? That's very, that sounds really cool, brother. And especially, wow, you really did put a lot of thought into that. I don't know if we're better, but we have a role. We got to be men, and most men are. Most men have the balls to say what they do. Most men are humble, they're quiet, and we just simply do what we do. And it's unfortunate that there are some men in society that want to, I don't know, denigrate us. And then there is a portion of women, not all women, a lot of women truly dig us for the nutty creatures we are. But we live in equity now, and we've given rights, and with rights come responsibilities. And I'm not going to say we're better, we're different, but we've got to be heard now more. And also, folks, guys, do not be afraid to walk away, literally. Absolutely not. Good morning, Canadian Avgeek. How are you? Oh, you're going to fly an RC plane? Leo's, man. Been a while. Which one are you got? Same brandy wine. And yep, we can do more. I agree with you. And what would you like to see coming up this 2026, Brandy? Wine. Are you from Brandywine, Maryland, by any chance? I'm just curious, because local, if possible. In the pond, it's the low 30s over there. Wow, Avgeek, it's about the same here, and it is cold. I think, Brandy, because it was programmed into the newer generation to be more happy, no running around in the dirt, no male aggression, because that is part of life. It's, if contained, it's good. Also, it's a lot of, it seems, us men are responsible for it too, really. We abdicated our ability. We are people of compassion, decency, honor. But I think a lot of it also, a lot of young men now think they have to please everybody. No, you don't. You take care of people when you can, and then if you can't, you simply walk away. Like there's no, we have to be responsible only for our actions. Oh wow, you have sitting in your Land Rover and gaming chair. Nice. That is cool. That is deep, man, Wolf. And you know what? The fact that you're able to articulate it in art is absolutely freaking cool. In fact, I hope you will think about seriously helping. Tattoo design is really big money. And also, if you come up with custom stuff like that, would you ever consider it? Because that is a great, that could also help people too. Good, Canadian Avgeek, just chilling. Other than the coffee needs to kick in more. I may have to take a break in a minute and get some more coffee, y'all. Flying to 747 today. That's awesome, Real. How long has he flown that beautiful plane? Generation, but I have a family that teaches what to be. Heck yeah. Been married twice. Indeed, both hateful. Let me guess this. That's great that you got 2 kids. That's worth it right there. Same. I divorced my ex-wife. Why did you try to co-parent too and do everything the right way to only be greeted with viciousness and nastiness and spite? Because I now have custody of my child. I'm glad. He left the other place. What is up with that? Like, you even try as a man to make things equitable, to co-parent, and all we get back is all kinds of garbage. Now, I do have friends that luckily do have good divorces. We call them. We laugh about them, where they're both equitable. But I think empathetic men, decent men, unfortunately, we have a magnetic personality for narcissistic personality disorder women. And they are more dangerous than any man. Trust me, more. Oh, you're in the oil field, and it seems like all the young guys run from work. I'm sorry to hear that, Brandywine. And what do you think could be a solution? Do you think I'm props, by the way. I have mad respect for people that work hard. I work hard every freaking day when I go in. I give everything of myself. You're right. I have noticed newer folks. They like to call out a lot. They like to, I don't know, run from responsibility almost. And I'm not saying this. I'm not anti-young person, but I'm just saying it's a perception. Maybe I'm wrong. Legalize it all. I agree with herbs. Yup, every single bit of it should be legal. The pharmaceutical industry has been too deep-pocketed in getting in our way. What's up, Nakai? How are you? Work is liberating. In fact, I agree with you, Wolf. I go to relax. And yes, love those, expect nothing in return. Oh, yeah, you're 28. Awesome. Yeah, you're actually at a good age right now, Wolf. And you're right. It is very liberating and very relaxing for us guys. In fact, same, Wolf. If I didn't work, I already know like 3 years, my official retirement's coming up. I'm going to keep working for at least till I'm 70 or something. Because, yeah, I cannot imagine not being of service, of not helping others, and finding ways to uplift others, if that makes sense. Hey, God bless you, AvGeek. And I'm going to probably kick this out in a minute, too, because I got to get more of the magical coffee power going. That's right. Brandy, that's the right way as a man to do it. Lead by example. Not words, example. Yes. You're helping those young guys out. And I will try to do the same with our young guys, is by showing how to handle as a professional and to be honest, to be open, and to be held accountable too. Yeah, maybe, Brandy. Heck, same. I'm starting to wonder sometimes. I look and I'm like, what the heck? Yes, Wolf, leading by example. We don't say a lot when we do it. We just go out and do it. That's right. And that's exactly, bro, why we are men. We don't have to say, we don't have to justify what we're doing. We just go out and do it. We take care of business. We're providers by nature. But also at the same time, we're not going to take shit either back. Nope. Those days are over. Yep. No more free rides. Yeah, I'm so sorry. Same thing, Atlas. Yep. My ex used the kid all the time. Walking on eggshells sounds like narcissistic personality disorder. They have. And I'm glad. You know what? Props to you. And you're a great dad for doing that. And I'm glad that you've stood your ground, too, to be a father. That's the most important job us men have. And with young ladies especially, too. We got to teach them how to prepare themselves, defend themselves, and also to be more, what's the word? Worldly. A father's the strongest person. You're damn right, and good for you. Good for you. Yep. And I'm, as a fellow dad, thank you. My hat's off again, because us dads got to stick up and go through hell if we have to. And like you, I've gone through hell, like literal hell. But you know what? Our kids are going to know we did everything we could. We can rest with that. They call it the rare few for a reason. Some are broken, sad, misled, downtrodden. And yes, that is so true. Yes, Brandywine, indeed. Man up and show them. That's right. By example. It's not what you say. It's what you do. Also, how you treat people. And what you say to them is how you'll be remembered. Make your boots big. And when you do leave this earth, that you will have left an impact on countless lives and made the world a better place. You're right, though. There are some. And some are broken. We got to fix them. Yes, those who lift their sword for your example, let them follow. But avert your eyes to ones too self-entrapped. Focus on the hope for those that are, and that's the key word, the willing. Yes, Wolf. It has to come from within. Yes. You can see there are some we can help, but at the same time, there's some we got to let fall on their sword, so to speak, because they don't have the initiative, the drive. And it's sad, but that's how life works. What's up, VS? Chilling, man. How you doing? I gotta cut this in a few. I do apologize in advance. Get some more Java juice because 3 hours of sleep is not enough. How you doing, man? Oh my God, Atlas, the same. Yes, God absolutely did bless you, and blessings you did get. And yeah, you didn't deserve a lot of the nonsense with it. But those girls are going to remember you as a strong provider, a father. That's what all children, boys or girls, need is a strong father to take the lead, to show how this chaotic world to hang on, to be successful, to be driven, to be of good character too, to respect. Well done, Atlas. Yep, a lot of court battles as well. It's been interesting. But you know what? We do what's best for our kids. We put our egos to the sides. We put even our feelings to the side for our kids. We walk through hell. You're damn right. Good, VS. Any good plans today? Hey, Dylan. Thank you, sir. And I do apologize. Yep, got to probably get up and get some coffee. But I appreciate you all very much, Atlas and VS, Dylan. And also, I'd like to thank, especially Wolf has been really on a roll this morning, which is awesome. And I love it. Brandy, too. You guys are great. And we'll do this again soon, I promise. But yeah, I got to get some breakfast, y'all.